Welcome back to MilduraWeekly.com.au. This is the State of Play, where we talk about all things sports. I'm joined today to discuss a bumper Easter Powersports this weekend with Mildura Weekly Sports Editor Mitch Rodd. Mitch, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me up here, Vinny.
Now, we obviously kick off today, Good Friday, with the annual Easter Show and Shine, followed by the key event of the Easter Powersports weekend, the Mildura 100. What can you tell us?
As always, Vinny, the Mildura 100 is the jewel in the crown of the Easter Powersports weekend. In terms of superclass numbers, the top section in the ski race, perhaps down a little bit, but certainly not down on quality. Locals will be hoping that Mildura favourite Pigs Arsenal can get across the line first, but they're going to have some pretty tough competition from TR, who recently won the Southern 80, and defending champion Superman. So plenty of action happening out on the water, starting with social classes and also the top 40 shootout tomorrow before the main race gets going on Sunday.
Obviously plenty of motorsport events taking place between drags and a bit of speedway. What can you tell us about those events?
Yeah, well, certainly if you prefer machines with wheels, then we've got everything covered there as well in Sunraysia. Timmis Speedway is going to have a couple of massive nights of racing action, both tonight and on Sunday, with the AM cars and the late models being the main attractions. Also head out to Sunset Strip at Coolong on Saturday, where drag racing is going to happen for about 12 hours. Going to be lots of rubber burnt out there during the day, with the supercharged Outlaws the headline act. These things are absolute beasts to watch in action. And then if you go out to Olympic Park on Saturday night, the King of the Murray motocross is on, where the aerial exploits of these riders is something to be believed. So plenty of motorsport happening for everyone around Sunraysia.
And also plenty of footy happening. SFNL's back in action starting last week, and there'll be some fixtures over the Easter long weekend as well.
There certainly will be. There's going to be 3 games happening today, as well as all grades of netball. Normally it's been 1 or maybe 2 games, but certainly most teams getting on board with Good Friday footy, and then Easter Saturday tomorrow as well. No fixtures for the Mildura Football League or Mildura Netball Association this week, but certainly plenty of Sunraysia footy action happening around the region.
And interestingly enough, not just the Mildura 100 that will be taking the water on the Murray, we've also got an Easter rowing regatta happening as well. I
reckon if you ask the rowers, they might think they can get the same kind of horsepower. But yes, absolutely. The Mildura and Wentworth combined rowing regatta happens every Easter. Back at Mildura for the first time in 2 years. Obviously they change host venue each time, and the brand new Mildura Rowing Club facilities weren't quite ready to go when the last time came around 2 years ago, so this will be the first time they will host them at the brand new venue there on Hugh King Drive.
And finally, just a bit of tennis to round out the weekend.
Yeah, Easter tennis tournament happening down at the Mildura Lawn Tennis Club, happening from the Friday through to the Sunday. So it doesn't matter what your sport is, we've got everything covered here in Sunraysia over the Easter weekend.
Mitch, thank you again for joining me.
Thanks, Vin.
Be sure to tune back into MilduraWeekly.com.au for more exciting videos.